Hey meta guys and gals, welcome back to the meta video. Today we're going to be going over electricity, how to set it up right so that you're not scrambling around trying to figure out which cord needs to go where to plug what in to make sure you have enough power for exactly, and also how to hide this wire so they're not just looking at an ugly base. So as I've been playing, I was struggling with trying to figure out like, okay, which solar panel needs to go where to in order to power what, so they're not running out of power in certain areas and then make sure others have power. And so I've set up a way to make sure that all these kind of funnel into one point. So I have all of my power funneling into one of these little nodes. They are our ground terminal. You can funnel them all into one. I don't actually know if there's a limit to how much you can funnel into one. It doesn't really matter as long as you funnel into a point or multiple points that kind of converge into one. But if you funnel all of them into one point and then have a wire come off of that, and then of course I've had more wires come off of this, all of this power will be running through one cord. Doesn't seem to be a limit, but that way you'll be able to pull power from all of them at once and make sure it goes to the right places. And so I have all my power, everything in this one cord. By the way, if you are looking at a cord, push R, it will delete the cord. You can then funnel into here, and then I funnel them all the way over to different switches so I can turn off certain things. That way I can turn off, like for example, my base's power in order to power up, say, turrets if I want to. So I have, well, of course I have one separate just for my refrigerator so they never lose power. But the rest of my base has this power right here that if I turn this off, will turn off deviants, and then just anything else that's running off power, like cooktops, everything like that. And then I can free up power to go into my, this one over here, which I can turn on and off, power up all my different turrets and things like that. That way, I can have those off because they don't need to be on a PvE server, and I can power everything else, but I can swap back and forth easily without having to destroy them, manipulate anything, just kind of one little switch. So we're still in phase one here. If in the future there's a limit to how many wires you can go in to one, you can always have all your main power supplies going into one, and then like do another one as well. Say for example, if there's a limit of 5, you would have 4 coming into this one, 1 going out, 4 going into another one going out, and have those converge and like kind of pair down eventually until you get to one wire. If there's a limit to, I don't actually know if there's a limit to how many you can go off one, but you would basically just pair down into one. So all the power is going to be converged into one spot. So then it will then sort out at the top wherever your power is coming in. And as you can see, this power is 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 9 and 15. And if I go and let's see here, let's go turn on this guy right here. Well, let's actually turn off this one. This guy takes, what is it? Some amount of power. I wish it would tell me a little easier. 6. Let's go ahead and turn on, because I also don't use that often. So why have it on? So now we're down to 10. We should be able to turn this on, I think. And now it's maxed out. It will always work that way. It will just max them out wherever they are. So you can go and just turn on just random things. So if you wanted to have a pump going, you could turn off, like say your electric furnace and then something else in order to have a pump, because the pump is like 10 watts. Takes a little extra power. Or if you want to have a couple of these guys out here purifying water, you can just kind of add them as you want to. Or if you're like, oh wait, I need to take away power just from this for something else, boom, turn that off. Easy. Setting it up early, setting it up right is going to save you time down the road. So just do that. Just at the very least, just funnel them all into one and then funnel them out. It's going to save you so much headache later. And of course, when you're in the build menu, don't forget to push L, boom, make them disappear. So you don't have to like, oh, let me just make them look just right against the wall. Don't need to do that. Just hide them. Who cares? No one's going to see them. Also, if don't forget that you have flight in build mode. I for a while didn't know that. It saves you a lot of time and trouble. So I hope this will help you set up your base full of electricity, firing off all the turrets you want to and whenever you need to, empowering the rest of your base to get as much loot as possible. If you did like this video, hit me with that like, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.